Okay, you know what we're making? You know what we're making? Okay, we're making sort of a pork chop marsala. Okay, we've got some olive oil. We added some cracked black pepper. We're going to heat that up. As they smoke in the oil, it becomes a nice thing. We've got some pork chops. They're boneless. And a little bit of seasoning on them. We dredged them in flour with some garlic, some white pepper. The important thing is not to put salt on it, because what the salt will do, and this is important with a lot of meats that you fry, what it'll do is the salt will pull the moisture out of it, and we don't want that. What we're going to do is we're going to heat this oil, and we're going to sear these pork chops in that. And what that'll do is lock in some of the moisture, and we'll take it off. Okay, and then we'll begin our sauce. We also have some mushrooms with some garlic. Okay, so we're basically making like a pork chop marsala kind of thing. We're just trying to figure things out here. We've got some regular store-bought mushrooms, nothing fancy. We've got some pasta. We're going to serve some pasta with it. Normally we could do like you could do this with mashed potatoes or rice or something like that for a starch. You don't need pictures of me. So, at some point here, because turn this pasta, we get some salted water. We're going to do a rotini pasta. Okay, this is going to start cooking this black pepper, and it's going to start smoking a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll move it around a little bit. We're cooking that. All we're going to do is sear these pork chops. There's some. I think there's some. I put some crushed red pepper. Back that up. You're going to be in the food. Okay, some garlic, some white pepper. Again, no salt. That's a bad thing. Okay. I think my oil's starting to smoke. So what I'm going to do is, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Take a look. Okay, we're going to sear it a little bit. And the dredging in the flour is going to leave some of that residue, the flour behind. Could have went a little hotter. In and out, and turn it down. I'm going to get rid of some of that oil in a minute. And in order to do, so what we're doing here, we're just going to brown it a little bit. It's going to leave stuff in the pan. See, it's starting to leave this stuff in the pan. We're going to get rid of some of the oil. That's all flavor, seasonings that are sort of caramelizing in the pan. We don't want to cook these. We're going to finish these pork chops in the sauce. That's real important. Okay, back up. You're too close. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Sorry, we don't have fast forward on this video. We'll make it painless as possible. Got a nice golden brown kind of thing going on. Okay. Now you can start to salt them if you wanted to. We just didn't want to. If you salt them before, you don't want to salt a meat, any meat, more than 3-4 minutes before it gets grilled, pan seared, because what it'll do, like I said before, this will pull the moisture out of the meat, and that's the last thing you want to do. Okay, boom, boom. This is nice. It's gonna be nice and rare inside. Rare, not too rare to eat. So. Push down on a little bit if you want. Okay. Very hot, but I'm babysitting it, so it's not going to be a big deal. And, we're cooking on an electric range. Yeah. Let it go a little bit longer. Okay, all right. I'm going to call that good. You see that? Nice. Put it there. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. Okay, beautiful pork chops. Okay. My pasta water is boiling. Boom. Do that. Cook it a little bit. Another time. We're gonna finish that. Okay, so this is very hot, but you can smell that black pepper that I had in there cooking, and even add some more to see that sizzle a little bit. Okay, since I'm sitting here, you got to move quick if you're working with high heat. Can't leave it. My mushrooms, and there's I had run some garlic through the press and put that in. Okay, I'm gonna let these brown up a bit. There's also, by the way, getting a little too hot. There's also some thyme in there. If I let these brown a little bit, it's going to brown our sauce a little bit. It's going to add some of that caramelization and that brown stuff to the sauce. Okay. Butter. Boom. And add a little butter to glaze the sauce, adds to it. There's just olive oil in there. Mushrooms take up a lot of liquid. They're like a sponge, so that can be good or bad depending. I know that doesn't do a lot for your knowledge if you don't know how to cook, but look it up. I'm gonna add a little more butter. Got some fresh butter here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this sauce. I'm gonna reduce it. Forget to stir that pasta, it'll stick together. We don't want that. We're gonna cook that nice and al dente. I'm gonna add a little more liquid to this sauce that I'm making over here with the mushrooms because I need some sauce for this pasta. If I was just serving the sauce on these mushrooms, I'd probably not add as much to the sauce, be it the deglazing or the body. And the deglazing is going to be the Marsala Alex. What's the matter? Huh?
Cut it?
No, don't cut it. We're not done, are we? Okay. Well, we may cut it early. We're not going to... Right. Here we go. That's Marsala one. Prefer dry to a sweet. You can use both. Oh, you know what? Before I put that wine in, just so I have the body I want in this sauce, I'm going to add more of the flour, the seasoned flour that I dredged the pork cutlets in there. See that? So what we're going to get is a roux. This is going to be our pasta sauce. Oh, you know what I almost forgot? We have some sausage. Which is a little decadent, but basically it's left over from making pizza last night. Hey, come over here. So I'm going to add it. Does it seem decadent? Not really. You know what it is? Those are pork chops. This is pork sausage, an Italian sausage. I'm going to add this to it. I'm going to cook it into the sauce. This is a little off the map, but again, I don't want it to get wasted, and it will. So I'm breaking it up, blah, blah, blah. I know it's gross. Back that camera up, please. You're too close. Okay. I almost completely forgot about that, and we would have had to make pizza for lunch tomorrow. So I'm going to break it up in the sauce. It's getting nice. It's going to add more to it. Wait till I deglaze this with the Marsala. It's going to be a thing of beauty, because this is going to help cook those seasonings that are in the sausage. And we have this fantastic sausage maker in Beaver Market. He's like an old world sausage maker. Nobody even realizes how good he is, how talented he is. Hey, Daddy, nothing. You can't cut off in the middle of the film just because you're bored and you want to go do something silly. Okay, you follow me? Do you have any questions?
I have an idea.
You have what?
Just about a second that was instantly taking the whole time.
Yeah.
I can use iMovie and I can just down the beginning and then also come to editing.
Well, you can edit things out if you need to. But how many minutes are we at? Because I don't like videos that long, but...
We're approaching 10.
Okay, well, Not the end of the world. If they're bored, screw them. Okay? They don't need to watch our movie. We're doing this for us, right? Okay, so I'm cooking. I don't need to completely cook the sausage because this sauce is an overwhelm. It's beautiful, actually. It started out as using it just because we had it and needed to use it, and I'm actually kind of impressed with it. But this is what you see that's nice. See that? Can you see that? That's what needs to come off the pan. When you deglaze, that stuff comes off. It's pure flavor. Watch that. Boom. Beautiful. Right? You don't want what in your thing?
I don't want to have this sauce on my
You don't have to have this sauce in your thing. You can just have the pasta and the
plain
pork chop.
pasta.
Okay?
Plain pasta, pork chop, and raspberries. That's what I want. You guys can have the advanced mushroom
Hey,
things.
your loss. Okay? So look at that. Look at the body it's taking on. Okay? Well, we're not going to keep you on this video forever, so what I'm going to do here is you could add salt, pepper, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to add a little Brazilian sea salt. I like to use sea salt. It tastes better. It's more natural. It's probably better for you. Okay, and then unfortunately I don't have a real chicken stock tonight. I don't live in a restaurant. So I'm going to add that to it. A little bit. I'm going to bring this up to a full heat. And I can actually turn it up to high now because it won't burn it now that it deglazed the pan. I'm going to bring this down. It's going to cook everything in there. Then I'm going to take these beautiful pork chops, I'm going to put them in there.
Don't put mine there.
For, what, 2 minutes when it's simmering? 3 minutes maybe? You just have to touch it just like you would do a steak. See that? Like, people like to do that. Like, this needs to have some give, otherwise it'll be cooked too much. People always overcook pork. Think they're going to die. Well, it's America. We don't die from pork disease here. Okay, if I need body to this, I'll whisk a little olive oil and the seasoning from the flour together and add it. It'll add body. Okay, I'm going to finish these in here. I'm going to serve it over the pasta. All right. I don't want to keep you on forever, so we'll do